Hello. Yes. Yes. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to Oakfield Farm, as I did an absolutely terrible fade out right there. Whoops, we're back in game. We are in the game. This is Farming Simulator 2017, everybody, not 19. Stop going on about it. You weren't going on about it, so it's completely fine. What I thought I'd do is put together a quick stream, give a bit of an update on what's happening on the farm, do a bit of farming even, just for the hell of it. I want to say a huge thank you very much for dropping on by. If you are watching this on replay, which you're quite likely to be doing, let me give you an update right now on the status of the farm, just so you can see what we've been up to. And then I'll get on with a few jobs that we've got to do. It's a beautiful day here, a little bit cloudy at Oakfield Farm, but the weather forecast, as you can see up the top there, it's going to start raining soon, which isn't ideal given that I've got a few fields ready to harvest. But let's take a look at what's going on. Let's go straight into the map and right, let's just recap what's happening on our fields. So if we take a look at field number 34 where I'm standing right now, if you remember, I went ahead and I planted rye on there. I've harvested all that rye, and if we scroll along the top here, you can see I've got 100,000 litres sitting in the silo, and I sold, I think, I can't remember the exact amount, but I sold, it was like half a tipper load or something like that, made a few $1,000s. And in the meantime, as you probably would have seen, I'm now baling that field with all the chaff that I left there. I'm going to go ahead and sell all those bales, probably leave a few left over just for the pigs. Now, other fields. Field number 15, that's the new field that I built right down, that I bought, I should say, right down there. And I've planted that with wheat. Field number 9 up the top there, the little field, we've got barley in there. And field number 13, one of our other bigger fields with the tree in the middle of it, we've got canola planted in there. Now what you need to know is from a growth point of view, don't worry about the top of this field because that's grass, so don't worry about that. I don't know what happened down here. I'm talking about field number 15. As you can see, it's getting close. It's in the last, I think that's the last stage of growth right there. This is definitely in the last stage of growth. And this one is one off the last stage of growth. So those three fields are going to become harvestable, if that's a word, all around about the same time. So that's going to keep me very, very busy indeed. What I've also done, guys, is I've gone and bought some more equipment. So I'll just run through it here. Yeah, I talked about the tractor that I bought last time. Well, I'll show you the new equipment. It's probably the way to go. And here goes one of the pieces of the new equipment. It's the New Holland Big Baler 1290. So this creates square bales. I traded in my round baler, which is the standard New Holland baler that you get when you come into this map. And let me just show you that one. Just there it is right there actually on the front. But let me go scroll onto it. This one here, the Rollbout 150. Now it produces round bales. It's completely fine, except you've got to manually exit the bales or release the bales, so you've got to keep backing up and forward and back. It's a pain in the ass, let's be honest. So I've gone ahead and purchased this baler. It cost a bit more, so I've had to use a bit of income to do that. The other piece of equipment that I've gone ahead and bought, and if we just get down, you remember I bought this Massey Ferguson last time. It's been very, very handy down in the pig yard. But the other thing I went and bought is this tipper over here, and it's a mod. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there at all. As you can see right here, as I slowly walk across, I should have run. It's this tipper trailer here, this old wooden tipper trailer. I think it carries 6,000 litres, but it is ideal for just carrying the corn from up in the silos right there down to the pigs, which are over there. So I just wanted to do that just to have a tipper on site here, a cheap tipper. And I'll show you the mods that I downloaded for that. If we just go to tippers, which should be left here, tippers, and it'll be right at the end. Let's get there. It's this one right here. This one, in fact, and it only costs $3,200, so not too expensive at all. And I've painted it red. You've got a couple of options there. Went ahead with that one right there. So we've got a nice tipper there to look after the animals. Talking about the animals, let's have a look at how they're going at the moment. So we've got cows, and you remember last time we had 16. We've still got 16, so There you go. Make of that what you will. They're not producing, well, they don't breed that fast. And there's only 16. Pigs, however, they are going crazy. And what I've decided is once it gets to 50, I'm going to load up my trailer and sell a few pigs. And then probably at 50 each time, that's when I'll go ahead and sell my pigs. So that's what we're doing right there. Haven't got any sheep, but thinking about getting some. So a couple of jobs to do here. One is to, let's get in here, Mace. Let's zoom out. One is to complete the baling in this field, and we haven't really got a heck of a lot to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do for a start. What we'll do is let's get as much, finish off this baling, then we'll think about the next job, which is likely to be something like, let me guess, let me think. I don't know what we'll do actually. We can either go and make the power food, or we can start harvesting another field if it's ready. Need to put that down, turn it on. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're going to do. Maybe make the power food. Actually, what we might do is just sell some of these bales for a start. This is a silly idea right here, by the way, folks, to run over bales. I've already been caught on them before. But yeah, maybe we'll sell some of the bales. And then that way make a bit of income out of these bales that I've created here. Now I have got a couple of around bales just floating around, not floating, but just hanging around on the field here, because I did create a few of those bales with my old baler before I realized that I've got a lot of baling to do on this field and on those other fields down by the main farm, and I thought, well, I'm not mucking around, let's get an auto baler going on. So that's why you'll probably see some random round bales. I've already used one of the round bales for the pigs, but I need to go ahead and probably get a few more for the pigs also. But I'll probably need to use some of the square bales to do that, is what I was going to say. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. That's not unusual whatsoever. Hopefully everything's coming through nice and clear, everybody. It looks like that my fan is... Let me just turn the fan off, because it looks like my fan is being picked up. Yes, that's exactly what was happening. It's not too hot in here today, so I can go sans fan, so to speak. So yeah, oh, it's starting to get a little bit foggy. I can see it coming in. So yeah, the weather forecast isn't looking good whatsoever. This is going to cause a bit of an issue for us, because we've got all those fields that need to be harvested, and obviously once it rains, there's going to be no harvesting for me. Can get this done at least, and go ahead and sell some of this, get some income. I've been doing quite a bit of spending recently, as you can see up the top right hand corner there. Is that snow? No, rain. Is that snow? No, it's not. $52,000 only remaining in the bank account there, and that's because I've done so much spending recently, buying the tractor, buying the baler, buying all that different equipment that I needed to buy. So it's just one of those things, you've got to spend money to make money, particularly in this game. And so I've just gone ahead and bought a lot of that stuff, and so the account's gone down quite a bit. The good news is I've got a lot of potential income just sitting there in the silos, so I'm not too concerned about my income at this point. But I am concerned about my lack of driving skills right here. Rico, how you going, mate? Welcome along. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about my low bank account balance at the moment. I've got a lot of potential income. Now I did get a pop-up while I was doing a bit of work off stream, and it was like, it said, great demand, and I was like, oh cool, here we go, hopefully it's going to be something like sugar beet. And it was a root crop, but not the one I was looking for. It was actually, what do you call it, potatoes. So I was a bit disappointed about that. So the sugar beet will remain in storage, and of course we've got 300,000 litres in storage at the moment, but we've actually got a lot more than that, because I've got another shed full of it beside the main storage shed, if that makes sense. I don't know how much I've got in that. I've got quite a bit. I haven't actually figured out how I'm going to get it out of there yet. I think I might have to put some conveyor belts in there. I'm going to have to do something. But anyway, that is all good. So, yeah, so things have been going really good on the farm. It's really ramped up in terms of busyness because, of course, I bought that extra field. And I actually want to show you that field in a minute. Remind me. Actually, I'll do it right now while I'm thinking about it. Have I got my car located? I have indeed. Excellent. So this is the field that I have sown in wheat from memory. And you know how I sowed down here? I put it in grass. I sowed grass. And so you can see the strip right through here. And that's what I was looking to do. Let me get into my car here. I wanted to keep a... Turn it on. I wanted to keep a strip of grass right along that. You are playing Farming Simulator 19. Nice, Rico. I actually talked about Farming Sim 19 at the start of the stream. Just the fact I haven't got it. But I will be getting it at some stage. I'm not quite there yet. I'm enjoying the Farming Simulator 17 in the meantime. But I do need to pick it up. It might be sooner rather than later. But anyway, you can see where I've sown the grass right around here. And so that gives us a nice little driveway, for the want of a better term, over into this area here. So we've got this big blank grass area, and I have downloaded a mod, and I haven't got it activated at the moment, but I have got a mod to put a little factory in here once I've got enough money. It's going to cost a couple of $100,000 to do it, and so I need to just bank a bit of money first. So I'm looking forward to doing that, though. That is going to be cool. So how are you finding Farming Simulator 2019 anyway, Rob? Are you enjoying it? It looks pretty sweet. The graphics look pretty sweet. Definitely. I'm going to be a little bit OCD here and clean up all these little bits because they're annoying me. I remember back in Farming Simulator 15, particularly when you were doing grass, and what used to happen is if you would mow grass and you leave like little piles like this, like little pieces or little, I suppose they're piles, mini piles of grass lying around that you didn't quite pick up with your windrow or your baler or whatever you were doing, that it would affect frame rates quite a bit because you'd have all these little graphics are trying to render all over the map. But they seem to have resolved that, because I remember in in this version, Farming Simulator 2017, it hasn't been an issue whatsoever actually. And I've left a lot of grass lying around. I remember in Watia Valley I used to leave a lot of grass lying around. Like just while I was, like for example, I'd mow a big field and then have to go and do something else for a few hours, and it didn't affect frame rates whatsoever. Anyway, keep running out, guys. I'll clean that up in a minute. So not too much of this grass to go, this chaff to go. Making these straw bales. It's looking good though. I've got to start thinking about what I'm going to sow into this field. I'm not 100% sure at this point. I'm really tempted to do some sunflowers because I keep talking about them. It would be great to do some sunflowers, but because I've just not done them before. Simple as that, really. But I'm just not sure. As I think I've mentioned in the past, if I do sunflowers, I'm going to have to lease out another sower to get them done. And that in itself is not a big deal. It is and it isn't. It's just extra cost rather than using my own stuff. Although, if I could save enough, it would be good to actually buy another sower, because I'm getting to a point now where, you know, with a number of fields being harvested, sown, all that sort of stuff at one time, it's good to have, you know, more than one piece of equipment, so you can either put two on one field and get it done very, very quickly with a worker or multiple workers, or it just means that, you know, you can have maybe multiple fields being worked at the same time with just one worker. So it just gives you a bit of flexibility, but of course you've got to invest the money to get there. So Rob asks, he's enjoying it. Awesome. Alright. I'm enjoying it. Megan, hey, do you have Instagram? Yes, I do have Instagram, but I'm not very active on it at all, to be honest. But it's Kiwi Mace. But yeah, I hardly even go in there. So if you want to talk to me regularly, the best thing to do is jump onto Twitter. That's where I post most of my posts. It's just nice and easy for me to quickly do it. I should probably do Instagram, but of course you've got to do photos or images each time. With Twitter I can just write whatever I'm doing. Whenever my video gets released, any video gets released, I'm posting on there. So, and that's Kiwi Mace once again. So, yeah, I know Twitter's not the latest and greatest thing out there, but it certainly does the job from my point of view. Whereas Instagram, I hardly use it. Alright team, we're getting pretty close to finishing right here, which is nice. Do this. You are making hay is awesome. I assume it's pretty much exactly the same on Farming Simulator 19 as it is on 17. I really do need to go and buy that bloody game. There's nothing stopping me doing it apart from it's just not quite there for variety for me yet. With I'd like to see a few extra mods be added and a few more options from a map point of view. But I'll definitely get it at some stage. Alright, let's get this done right here. I wonder how many bales I'm going to get out of here. At the moment, I think last time I sold some bales, which just wasn't that long ago, I tested it out just to see how much I'll get. I think I was getting $164 per bale. So I can load up my trailer. We could end up with a really nice little pile of money. It won't be massive. It'll be like a 5,000 or 6,000. I mean, I don't know how many bales I got on here. Maybe 50, which is what 5 in there. Which is what 1,500 times 5, whatever that is. 7.5, something like that. No, 5.5. What did I say? 7. What did I say? 7. What is it? 50. Hold on. 50 times 1.5. So is approximate. Yeah, 7,500 is what I was thinking. I can't math and farm, clearly. Guess what tractor I'm using? Are you using the Massey Ferguson 8770, or are you using a John Deere, or a New Holland, or a Fendt, or a Deutz-Fahr? I think I've covered most of them. But if I had to guess, Massey Ferguson 8770, same as this. No, 8720. Oh, so close. But I'm thinking John Deere because it's like cliche for Farming Sim 19. I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. How do you... turn off the baler, unload the baler, that's what I was looking for. Lift the pickup, fold it away. Okay, boom. So what I need to do now is go and get my trailer. I just got to think, should I leave my... I was thinking I should leave my tractor over here. I'll leave both... I mean, I do need my baler up at the other field once I've harvested that, but I think what I will do is just leave my tractor down here, because I'm thinking if I do decide to do some sunflowers, then I can easily drive this down to the store and pick up the trailer. Pick up the sower that I would need to sow sunflowers. So I'll just hold off in the meantime. And leave this in this general vicinity. And then we can change that later on. We can take it back if we need to later on. I can always reset it back to the yard, so that's fine. I certainly don't need the baler down here, so I will reset that. So let's go and park. Let's just leave the baler there. And then let's park the tractor. Look out, the skies are getting very, very dark, everybody. So this exact baler right here, I drove past one today while I was out and about, and they are massive. You just don't get an appreciation in game on how big these things are. What am I doing, Mason? Let's do that. Let's quickly go in and just reset the baler back to our... Right. Reset. Boomfa. Okay, great. Back. Yeah, so like I was saying, these things... Oh, I've reset it. If we go back... Oh, look, it is raining now, everybody. We have rain. Oh, a Valtra. I didn't get that. I didn't get it. N174, and I do have a John Deere. Going to pick up bales with it. Oh, nice. Man, I went through all those different tractors, and I didn't get the right one. How about that? Yeah, let's go and... It's raining, everybody. It's not good. But while I'm here, let me just have a look at my... Yeah, that raining inside bug. I need to make some power food. Maybe we do that soon too. But yeah, let's go and just... If we go and size ourselves up, this gives you a much... Like, I'm normal height as a human, and that gives you an appreciation how big they are. Because you can imagine these are big truck tires. These machines in real life are freaking mammoth. Like the size of like a minivan. Even bigger. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Right, let's go and sort this out, everybody. We're going to go and pick up some bales. Let's just quickly figure out where the best selling point is. Bales. Here we go, right here. Oh, $44. Oh, yeah, because it's 4,000 litres, so it's 4 times this amount. Oakfield Farm barn. Great, I get a slightly better price up the road. Which is all good. In the hood. Here's my fielder wheat, my new field, which is pretty sweet. I really want to buy that big field. It's one of my goals on this save is to buy that big field. It is mammoth. I've got to start also thinking about my silo extensions that you may remember that I've got as a mod. I want to put those somewhere. Now I don't actually know, actually just to confirm, I'm not sure whether they're actually silo extensions or whether they're a standalone silo. So hopefully it just puts an extension on so you can tip it anywhere and you know it's all good at either silo, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to figure it out. Rico says the straw bales will be wet. You laugh out loud. Yes, they're going to be wet. Yeah, that's a funny little bug with Farming Simulator 2017. Now, from what I understand, that's been patched or fixed or whatever you want to say in Farming Simulator 19. I should really have my lights on, shouldn't I, everybody? There we go. Let's just have them on dip. It has been in Farming Sim 19. That's been fixed apparently. While I'm here, I've got to remember to pick up some eggs. I always forget. From what I understand in Farming Sim 19, eggs are definitely a lot more profitable too. Let me just jump out here. Boom. Oh, you don't have to click, you just run over them. I forgot. Okay, let's find as many eggs as we can. There's probably going to be quite a few, I'd imagine. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, it's making a liar out of me. There's not that many. There's a few around, but not as many as I thought, although now we're starting to get a good concentration of eggs. Did he just lay that? I thought I grabbed that. If I was your boss, I would be fired. What for? Leaving my truck running in the middle of the road with the keys in. I cannot see any more eggs. I thought there'd be a lot more eggs. Okay, well let's go over here. There's sure to be some around here. Or not. No. Oh, that's it. No more eggs. Let's have a look at my backpack here. 18. Well, that's hardly worth getting too excited about. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get up here. Just needed to adjust my mic there slightly. Alright, let's get this sorted while we go up here. Round bales, no. No. There we go. That should be good. Work position. Okay. This should see us automatically pick up bales. I'm hoping. I love the lights down the side of here, by the way. That's a nice touch. Right, let's see if this auto picks them up. Yes, beautiful. Easy as that, guys. So what we'll do is we'll just go right up the side here. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, I thought I did something. Oh, you're just saying that just generally, if you're my boss, you're fireman. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't blame you, to be honest. All right, boom. Come on, mate, got to pick that bale up. I don't want to come away back up here. I've forgotten how many bales are on here. I think you get 5, 15, 30. I think the number is 30 that you get on one of these trailers, but we will count soon. Yes, I'm almost certain it's 30 now, because there's 5 across and there's 2, there's 6. 5 across, 3 high, so that's 15 times 2, 30, because there's 2 rows. You can see that round bale, by the way, back there, so that's 1, and here's another round bale beside us, so that's 2. But I can actually use this truck to bring it back. It's probably faster. I did use the bale spike. Here we go. Alright, everybody. We have now got a fully loaded fully loaded truck, full of hay. Let's go and sell it. So 164. Hold on, it will be $176 per bale at 44 per 1,000 litres. So 10 is 16,400 times 3. And that's what we'll get, 3,000, right, 3, 6 is 18, 4,800, just over 4,800, so around $5 grand for a trailer load, which is nice money, definitely nice money. I'm just wondering if this will auto. It's been a while. All right, Rico, see you later, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Had a sneaking suspicion that we might not get them all there. How much should we get? I've got to check. I have to look back at the video. I'll check next time. It'll be around about what I thought it would be. Oh, this is a very slow way of doing this, folks. It's okay. It is absolutely hammering down. Should be able to do is work position, boom, unload. That's what we're looking for. So I'm hoping if I get in right in the, no, nice. I'm hoping if I get right in close, everybody, that this should work. Unload. Perfect. All right, that was sensational. So that was a nice bit of income right there. I'm very pleased that I did this. Now, I did have to invest in that baler, obviously, but I'm absolutely happy with that. I think it cost me 50,000, something like that. I think it was 100. Actually, it was 102,000 for this baler, and I think I got 48,000 for my existing baler. So obviously that's what $54,000 difference. So it cost me 54,000. So I've paid 10% off of it already. But it's more than that. It's the efficiency saved, the time saved. I mean, there's just no way that I would have got this field baled up nowhere near as fast as I did, because I have to keep stopping. It's a real pain in the butt. Let's put this in here, reposition, let's fill this up. Let's see the price though. Has it changed? I would say it would have changed, and the answer is it hasn't changed, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Then again, I only sold 30 bales. It's not exactly a huge amount, is it? That up there, that will help menu. This auto load trailer is awesome. I remember having to manually do it in the past, and it takes a long time, and it's fun if you want to do a bit of role playing and do it properly and all that sort of stuff. It is definitely fun to a certain degree. Then it becomes difficult and takes a long time, and extremely difficult to get them on there nice and straight. There's no doubt about that. Although these different pieces of equipment do make it a little bit easier in terms of the multiple spike bale spike, if that makes any sense. I don't think that's its actual technical name, but it's something like that, and it allows you to pick up 3 bales at a time, and obviously makes life a lot easier. Now I can tell you right now, you definitely wouldn't usually be picking up hay. It's absolutely clean down. You want it to be dry. It's not hay, by the way, it's straw. Straw bales, not hay bales. But bales, yeah, you definitely want them to be dry. Alright, let's get back in the cab. But I'm very happy. Right, 57,398. Let's so we should get up to about 62. So 5 grand would be 62,398. So we can figure out once we sell all of these where we sit, and you know, go from there. Right. This time, Mace, you got to get your actually. Oh no no no. I unhooked the trailer inadvertently there. I was actually trying to, I forgot to push my my left bumper. What I was trying to do is this. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. This is the one I was looking for. Love trucks, and with that in mind, I'm going to be doing a European Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator multiplayer live stream very, very soon. In fact, I might do one later today. I'll just see how I go. I've set up a company and I've been doing a bit of multiplayer, and it is a heck of a lot of fun just to be in the presence of a whole bunch of other players, and as you can see, my backing sucks. But that is a lot of fun, I can tell you that. Okay. Can't quite see, but let's just go with that. Okay, we're not quite there, so if we go to work position, puts it right back up, and then we just back, and then we go like that, we go boom, 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 and then we boom, hold on, boom, 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 then we unload, 62,318, and what did I say, 62,378 or something like that, wasn't it? But it was about 5 grand, almost to the number. So yeah, $5,000 per load. Let's check out our prices, and it's gone down to 42 now. While I have a drink. No, it hasn't. It stayed at 44. I was looking at the wrong number. Relax, everybody. All right. So let's get back up here. and just we'll keep back up here, and we will get the rest of these bales. And then, I'm actually, the more I think about it, the more... Oh, nice. What are you doing? Can't see what I'm doing. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea of doing sunflowers up here, just because I haven't done it before. So I'm almost convinced now that that's what I'm going to do. And given that it's raining, and I can't do any harvesting at the moment, I think I'll go ahead and maybe go and lease out the sower that will do it for me, that will sow sunflowers, because my current one certainly doesn't. And we will get, you know, at least get this field started. This is not the most efficient course that I'm taking right here, everybody, but who cares? So we've got 2 round bales there. We'll come back and get those, and we'll offload those to the pigs. They don't seem to go through all that much straw, but obviously they breed like rabbits, and so you just find obviously the usages of all the different components: your corn, your straw, your you know, your soybeans, or root crops like your sugar beets, all that sort of stuff. Man, the pigs just start chaffing into that big time, and you notice it go down quite quickly after a while, because they don't muck around, those pigs. They're hungry buggers. Right. I think we certainly should have enough space on the trailer to get the rest of these. I don't think there's many more. I think 2 here. There can't be. Oh, there's another one here, camouflaged in the rain. If you just joined the stream, welcome. It's great to have you along. Just a short stream, just to do a bit of updating around what's going on in the farm. But it's a pleasure to have you here. If you are new, why don't you consider subscribing? It costs you nothing at all, except just a little bit of self-respect. And who's not willing to give up some of that? Let's be honest. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you like to. Smash the bell so you know when I've got videos coming out. If you're into sports and simulation, that's what I do generally on the channel. In fact, that's all I do. I have considered doing some other videos. Oh, actually no, I did a couple of PUBG videos, but really they were satire because I suck. But they were fun. But yeah, really, sports and simulation, that's what I do. So we've got farming simulator, we've got one Euro Truck Simulator video, X-Plane, we'll do some FSX too, potentially. What else have we got on there? From a sports point of view, at the moment, Football Manager is what we've been doing. Financial Football Manager, in fact, which is a slightly different take on Football Manager. It's where I personally, as the manager, are trying to make $1 million. And so what I'm doing is I'm recording how much income I get. I do gambling to try to make some, investing. I've got expenses that I have come out, just made it all up on a spreadsheet. And it just brings a slightly different angle to Football Manager. Now, I'm not that great at the game, so I've been fired twice, which doesn't help when you're trying to become a millionaire. And at the moment, I think we're pretty early on still, and we're on about 30,000 pounds because we're in England, and we've just taken over Salford in the Vanarama League, which is 5th league down for those who aren't that familiar with that part of the world. But it's a heck of a lot of fun. Like I say, we've used some of our money on blackjack, on roulette. We do the weekend gamble, so that's every weekend. Well, every weekend except a couple of weekends ago, which I didn't have a chance to do. But most weekends, what I'll do is I will go into the betting agency and select a whole lot of bets and try to make money. Obviously not putting real money on, although if I had, I wouldn't have made too much. I'm just under breaking even on the whole thing, which for betting is not too bad. It's not really the purpose of it. It's really supposed to be to make extra money. It's just a little bit of extra that we do there, just for a bit of fun. So, all right. Boom. And then boom. Right, there we go. Okay, we are done and dusted. Oh, we've got to get the round bales, everybody. So what we do here is just change that. Put it on the work position. And let's just quickly jump up, and I think I'm in this field. It would make sense to try to buy some of these fields around this part of the map too. While I'm thinking about it though, let's just detach the trailer here, and let's just fill up with some fuel here, because we are running just a little bit low there. We've still got 70 litres. It's still plenty, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like having the red light on. I don't know about you guys. In real life, I'm a bit like that too. Don't like going right down to the last few kilometres. But there we go there, folks. From a baling point of view, we made about $14,000 from that field in just in bales, which is, man, that's money for jam. So from a time invested point of view, it's a really good source of income, because you know, it doesn't take too long to whip around with your baler, that automatic baler, then quickly pick them up and sell them, and you don't have to go through a full harvest process. Now, it's not the same sort of income you get from a harvest, but from one harvest you can double dip if it does produce chaff that you can go ahead and sell. That's enough pause. Fill them right up. That's good enough. It definitely is a great way just to add a little bit of extra income fairly efficiently. $272 in fuel costs right there. So yeah, I definitely like doing it. I haven't done it that often actually in this save, but I'll probably do it more often now that I've got that good baler. Because I want to utilise that. Oh, Mace, you're all over the place here, mate. Come on, get your act together. Because I want to utilise that as much as possible to get the value out of it. You know, like I said earlier, it cost me. Well, by the time I traded in my old baler, it cost me a net cost of $54,000. So I've made 14,000 of that back straight away just from this field here. So that's nice. So it will pay itself off fairly quickly. But of course, that's just taken into account the monetary return I get. I mean, obviously you've got to factor in the efficiencies, being able to get around and bale up a field really quickly. That's really what we're, that's the big advantage, and the main reason that I went and did it, because I started on this field and I was like, oh my god, this is taking a time. Anyway, so I've just got a couple of round bales here. I'll just quickly just go right down the edge here, because sometimes they roll down into these hedges and you can't see them, and I can't remember where exactly I baled. I don't think I baled with the round baler down this part. In fact, I'm certain I didn't, so it's probably a waste of time doing that. Right, let me do it anyway, just in case. But remember, this field's not so bad because the field generally doesn't slope away into the hedge, but it's certainly happened before. Trucking and Logging NZ. Hey mate, how you doing? Great to see you back. Thanks for popping on in. Fairly short stream I'm doing tonight already. It says 53 minutes, but 10 of that was the start soon. But yeah, we've just finished harvesting this field up the top here with rye. We've got 100,000 litres in the silo, sold the rest. Now we've just baled up all the bales. I made $14,000 from square bales, and now I'm just about to take these round bales back to my pigs just to store for when they need it. Look what's going on there. That must have been autosave. So yeah, so it's nice, but unfortunately the rain has decided to arrive, which is a bit of a problem because I need to harvest some fields. The good news is, if we take a look at my fields, let's just check it out right now. I don't believe they're ready to go. Oh, they are. You frickin' joking me, mate. This field number 13 is ready to harvest. Where are we sitting? We're on one time. My timeline is 1 to 1. So I'm pretty disappointed about that, that's ready to go. But that's fine. While it's raining, what do I need to do with this? I don't even know why I did that. So what I'm going to do is hop out, bang it. I'm just going to reset this because I do not need this. No, I don't. Reset. Boom. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reset this trailer. The reason is I've got that baler there and reset. Oh, well, good. Let me do it. Let me just go and move that while I'm thinking about it. Oh, why did I reset it? Oh, Mace, you're an idiot. Oh, we reset it. I forgot I had the bloody straw on the back. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. Mace, you're an idiot. Okay, I'll go and take it to the picture. I have to take it to there, or else I'll forget. So I'm going to take this down there. Oh, sorry, guys. That was a frickin' rookie move, wasn't it, everybody? Ha! What a complete dick. I completely forgot. Anyway, it won't take long, but this truck's fast. There you can see, oh, this field here is ready to harvest. Some of it's ready to harvest. Some of it's not. It looks like it's getting a little bit lighter out there, which I'm very happy about. But I'm a little bit unhappy that I cocked this up. Anyway, it happens. There's my ute over there. One thing I did actually think about is on that little rodeo is there's a mod that you can get, which you're probably well aware of, that allows you to put a trailer connection, you know, like one of those plates, trailer, you know, that's on, I forgot what the technical term for them, but allows you to put proper trailers on the back, like this trailer here. So it could turn into like, it enables you to tow a whole bunch of trailers basically. So like a fifth wheeler basically. But I decided against it because I like to use that to put wood in the back, and that would take up a bit of space. So it was against it. But I like the concept. It was a cool concept for transporting stuff around. Right, guys. What I need to do then is definitely give it a lot. So I'm just gonna let's go. So I'm just gonna throw them in here in the meantime. Right there. And now turn that off. Go like this. Let's get rid of them now. Reset that. Boom. Okay. Reset this. Boom. Boom. Okay, I know technically it's, you know, I should drive it all the way back, but, you know, sometimes I'm happy to take a shortcut. Just to keep things moving, everybody. So then it's not just a stream of me driving around everywhere. This is my parking place for this trailer. Right there. And that truck can stay there. Alright. And here goes my... So what we're going to do is... I'm going to put these undercover just over in here. Not that it makes a difference with the rain falling through the roof, but it probably does. I don't think bales actually are affected by the rain in the normal version of the game. I think if you've got Seasons mod attached, I'm pretty sure that's where Seasons comes into play. Anyway, there we go there, boys and girls. Boomfa. I love this tractor. It's one I've decided it's one of my favourite tractors, this one now. Right. So what we're going to do now is, given that it's still raining and we can't harvest, let's get into our Massey, which I could have just jumped out, and let's get the lights on. And let's get to the shop and pick up, which we haven't ordered yet, but I'm about to order, a sower or a seeder that's going to be able to do the who's going to be able to seed sunflowers, which is something I want to be able to do. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and we'll at least get the oh, actually, Mace, let's think about life for 2 seconds. Let's think about things. Boom, needs ploughing. It needs ploughing. I thought it would. Oh man, I'm just going to stop in the middle of the road here, everybody. Not recommended. But once again, I have that plow, 15 grand. That's the one I actually want. Because this one takes all day. It takes a long time. So this has got a width of 2 meters. It's got a width of 4.9. 4 grand. Can I get it done in an hour? I'm gonna go ahead and lease the plow. Yeah, I forgot there was ploughing required because I've done 3 harvests on the field. It tells me I need it, so let's grab that plow. Once again, that's another purchase that I want to make, is to get that plow and rent it out. But sorry, not rent it out. I want to buy the plow, but at 59,000, I just can't. The problem with plows, you just use them so infrequently. But they're bloody important still. So I'll go ahead. Is there a better option? What's this one? 3 meters? Nah, this 4.9. That's the go. Let's lease this out. So 4,000. So base cost of 1,100 per operating hour is 2,950. Yes, let's get it. So what I actually might do is hold on to this, because my guess is that it's only per operating hour that you get charged. So only when you're using it, you get charged any expenses. But if you hold it for more than 24 hours, then it costs you another $500, which I'd rather not spend if I can. But it's not shattering the bank. But I suppose my point is that I've got these other fields up the top there that will require ploughing also, and so it makes sense to use this bigger plough. And I can use the other one also and have 2 ploughs going at the same time. This is highly illegal, but there's no traffic on these roads, so I disabled it. So, just once again, you know, for me, early on when I'm building a farm up, and this is a lot slower to build this one up than usual, just because I'm on hard mode, so nothing happens quickly. So income's a lot lower, all that sort of stuff. I did start with a mill in the bank though. That was to keep things moving along as much as possible, so I could buy some equipment. But as you can... Oh, hold on. I've got 2 more bales down here. Oh, that's a sneaky little trick, isn't it? Did it just create 2 more bales when I reset it with a truckload? Oh, that's a bug. I didn't know about that. I wonder if that's legit. So you could have a whole trailer load, reset the trailer, it will spawn with everything that was on it, and then leave the rest back where you left them. Wow, okay. I'm not going to take advantage of that. I'm not going to take advantage of that bug. I'm going to do it legitimately. It's probably a known bug. I haven't come across it myself, to be honest. But yeah, in terms of ploughing, in terms of setting up the farm, the point that I was trying to make before is that a lot of my purchases, as I'm making income, is really to create efficiencies. So be able to do things faster, bigger equipment, do it faster. Let's unfold this, everybody. Down, and then, hold on, is this fault power? Oh, the allocated fields, no. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's pulling me good. Put that back to where it was. Alright. So there's no sign of this rain leading up, so doing this extra bit of work here makes sense. It's looking good. It's good having this width. Really important. Like I say, using that other plough, it's good for a base type piece of equipment, but really anything more than that is just not that great. So I did do a lot of ploughing with it early on because I was just really looking after my income, but now I'm happy to spend the $5 grand, get it done a lot faster. I don't know about you guys, but I find ploughing feels like a bit of a waste of money. You just don't feel like you get much out of it. I know that it increases your yield and all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't feel legitimately part of the whole process. But it should be, because of course you plough in real life, it's absolutely part of it. It's just one of those stupid things in my own mind. Anyway guys, we're going to be ploughing for about another 5 minutes or so, and then the stream will be done and dusted. I said I wanted to do about an hour, and that's about right, just to give a bit of an update on what's going on the farm and do a bit of work, which is always good. And I do enjoy the live streams. I would hope to do a little bit longer, but there's a few other things I want to do tonight, so I thought I'd at least do this so we get something going. And also at an hour, it's not too much for if someone's watching it back, then it's not too much to sit down and spend ages looking at looking over a replay of a live stream. Anyway, if you are new, thank you for checking out the channel. I hope you do enjoy what I'm putting together. Just a bit of fun. I just play what I enjoy and then bore you to death with my commentary, so apologies for that. Remember, you can subscribe. It costs nothing at all, except a little bit of self-respect. Copyright. I haven't heard anyone else say that, so I'm going to say that that's I came up with that. So yeah, smash the like button too. So smash it. So everyone loves videos with likes. But yeah, I've got to say I am really enjoying this. I mean, I keep saying it over and over again, but I will get into Farming Simulator 19 relatively soon. Just not at the moment. It's not quite ready yet. I'll definitely get some Euro truck going. I'm enjoying that, I tell you what. I love trucks. Love trucks. Awesome. So I think what I'll do, just thinking about from a strategic point of view, field number 13, so we'll check this out here while I'm ploughing. If we look down the bottom left hand corner there, field number 13 with the tree in it, that's got canola, which is all good. So we're going to get a shit ton of that, excuse my French, out of that, and should be a nice yield. But field number 15 is pretty much ready to harvest. And I think I will harvest that first. And the reason I'm going to do that, let's get rid of that, is because it's got wheat, which allows chaff, which will create chaff that can be then turned into bales, and I can sell bales. So the theory behind that is that I use the harvester and get the bales all done, get the chaff all done and all the wheat in, and fill up the silos. Then I go and get the harvester in work in field number 13, and while that's happening, I can then go and do the bales myself and put a worker in the field, and that way, you know, we're getting 2 jobs done at once. I mean, also I can do all the jobs myself, and I should really do the jobs all myself if I wanted to retain all income, but I'm happy for the worker to get some of that done. And I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. While I'm harvesting one, I'm baling the other, so that makes complete sense. So this particular job here, if this was just me playing offline, my rule that I have is if there's nothing else to do, I do the job myself. So obviously at the moment, because it's raining, there's no other job to do. Now there is, the cows do need power food, but it's not desperation times yet for that. So we don't actually have to do that straight away. But if, for example, when the sun comes out and the fields are dry enough to then harvest, I'll definitely set a worker alight doing this, and then go and get the harvesting sorted. So then we've sort of because there's more than one job at one time required to be done. That's sort of the little rule that I make for myself. However, if it was, because otherwise, what am I going to do if there's only one job to do and I've got a worker doing it, I'm just standing there doing nothing. Unless I was off doing, the only other thing that I can do though is I can go and do a mission on somebody else's field, and then that way, you know, you're earning income. Just depends how much income you earn out of that way, just to make it worthwhile. So a few options there. But anyway, guys, I've hit the 1 hour in-game mark. It's an hour 10 into the stream, so taking into account the 10 minutes for the intro screen. So I'm going to leave things there. Let's jump out of our little cab here and take a look at what's going on. Beautiful machine there. 8727 is the name, is this one. But once again, I just want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. And keep watching out for live streams and more videos coming up this week. And as always, till next time, take it easy.